What's up? I'm making another video. I'm streaming live. It's not going to be long. 10-15 minutes and I'm out, guys. 10-15 minutes and I'm out. Okay. I was doing something. I was making a couple of bucks and I wanted to put that out there for some people who might want to do that too. And so anyway, I'm Great Scott the Gamer. I love NFT gaming and blockchain and crypto and video gaming. My content's not for kids. If you're kids, go to bed. For the rest of you, this is not advice for your money or for investing or any of that. This is for infotainment. Okay? Here we go. I have no drink tonight. Water. Usually I drink. You know what? Before we get too hot, you know what I should do? Before I keep making these videos that are like strictly about how to do a certain thing in crypto gaming, I should pop in and check how Ethereum's doing. I'm really bullish on Ethereum right now. I believe that we saw a 30% plus dip and that we found a really strong support. And for Ethereum, that was like the 3,800 to 4,000 range. And I think after being there for 10 days, we've decided that there's only one way that's going to go up or down from here. I think now that we're getting to the close to the end of December, I think we have a really, and we're bouncing off of this moving average here. I think that we have a really good opportunity to start going back upwards. That, and also if you look at the stochastic RSI here, and this is on the weekly, and we're down here in the low. So this is a really good opportunity for buying in most cases. It also looks like the end of the bull run in 2018 here. So be careful about that. Anyway, getting back to how to make money on God's Unchained. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this game, Jose Martinez, what's up, man? Look, the reason I'm here today, the reason I was here 2 days ago, is because lately I've been making a lot of gains on some different crypto opportunities, and I wanted to share that with some of y'all. So I couldn't hold it back anymore. I wanted everyone to know. Okay. Watch my other video about DeFi Kingdoms. If you're interested in NFT gaming or NFTs or flipping NFTs or yield farming or blockchain gaming, watch that DeFi Kingdoms video and then watch this God's Unchained video. And I'm going to have another video on Illuvium soon. Okay. Everything you know about flipping cards on God's Unchained. If you don't play the game, then you don't need to play the game or know how to play the game to do this. Okay. It helps though, because you know what's competitive, you know what is popular, you know what the meta is, and if you know what the meta is on the cards that are being played, then you know what cards are people are hunting for and paying for. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do that without playing the game. The game has a weekend tournament every weekend. Everybody gets their nice pie. Dude, I've been farming pie. I got thousands. I got like 4,000 pie. They have a tournament every weekend. Everyone gets their reward packs on Wednesdays, and over the course of like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, people open those rewards and put them up for sale, but people start buying them again for the weekend tournaments on Friday. So the best time to buy cards at their cheapest is at like Friday morning. Remember that, because it's important. Late Thursday, Friday, that's the best time to be buying cards. You put them up for sale. We'll talk about that in a minute. Usually after people find out that those cards are better, but you already know, and I'll show you how. Okay, so there's a couple of different websites you can use for flipping cards. Immutable X is the main place, but this is Token Trove, and I find this to be a little bit more user friendly. My account not what? Why is that not connected? How is it that my meta chain became disconnected? That I'll never know. It was connected. I start looking at it and all of a sudden it's not connected. That's not correct. Here we go. Okay, check this out. So This is where we got gudex.com is where we find out what cards we want to buy and sell. Okay. Token Trove is where we're going to mess around with our inventory. Okay. And God's Unchained is the game and the place. Okay. Where everything gets used and played. Now, what I want to see is who's playing what. What's going to be popular next week? What's not popular now? What's going to be popular? Okay. Well, there's a lot of old sets, right? And the stuff that's being released, that's just been released, is still being found out of what's good and what's going to blow up in value. A lot of the older stuff, people know what's valuable and what's not. And things are rare already. But there's a new set that came out recently, and the rarity has not grossly affected the price yet. And also, we haven't found out what all the best cards are until they've been played. So we go to meta. We dismiss the crap. And we can look at different things. We can look through the top decks. We can look up through the tier lists. I like to look at card rankings. I'm not sure what's going on with my internet. It doesn't like when I stream, I suppose. Like, for example, this Finian right here, right? Right? I bought a Finian for $50.21 4 days ago. And then I just sold one for $66. Okay? Monolith of Storms. Right? I bought them for 19, 19, 19. I just sold 25, 31. Okay? You can see it right here on my activity. Right? All these Archangels, 79 cents a piece. I bought all these for like 10 cents. Demetrius. Look at this. 4 days ago, 4 days ago. I bought this for 18, 18. Sold it for 23, 23. Okay? So just to go to show you, you can flip these cards. These are all different cards, right? You go to Token Trove, you link your MetaMask wallet, you look at your Gods Unchained cards. Internet in my house. I think my wife just decided to start streaming 4K Desperate Housewives because she heard me talking on this. So that's really, really fucking funny. Okay, so I want to find out what cards are hot right now, or just starting to get hot, and the price has not gone up yet. Okay, card rankings. The set that's recent, that's new, is Divine Order. This is the one I'm interested in, where the prices are still low and they don't know which ones are the best ones yet. Okay, I want to look at Mythic Plus. I want to see people who know what they're doing, people who are improvising, people who are setting the meta. These are going to be Mythic ranked plus people. Okay, and then time frame, last 3 days. What's today? Tuesday? Okay, well, maybe I'll do last 7 days. Usually if I do this on like a Monday or maybe early Tuesday, last 3 days will catch all those weekend plays, right? I'm trying to catch the weekend tournament that happened this past weekend, right? So I'm looking at Divine Order cards played by Mythic players in the last 7 days. Now here we go. I can see win rate by deck. I can see what percentage of decks are playing the card. Okay. Now, right here, we have, and this is not, looks like, it looks like, okay, we got some good ones here. Okay. I cannot believe Tenderizer is up here, because I thought Tenderizer was really good from, like, when this set first came out, and nobody's liked it ever since. It's only in 4% of decks. But let's say, look here, we got deck win rates that are 50% or higher. So all these are all good, right? But also in percentage of decks, that's like maybe 20% or higher. So the Tenderizer, it may be good, really good in like one deck. But Eva, look at this, 26% of these decks at 60% win rate. That's a buy card right there. So then we go over to Token Trove. Man, the internet is so awful right now. Oh my God. I only mess around with quality meteorite. This is the lowest quality. I don't want to pay premiums for gold and diamond and shadow and all that. Okay. Eva, Baroness. Look at this. This is her price range all time for the month for 7 days. Right here would have been a nice time to buy. You could have been picking these up at 12, 13 bucks here. Now she's going for 18. So if you've been buying them all along here, look at this. This was yesterday. This was yesterday. So I'm not doing this today, right? But yesterday you could have been buying EVAs after the tournament. I like to look on Mondays and Fridays for buying cards. Okay. You could have been buying these yesterday at 13 and selling them today for 18. Okay, making $5 for each one of these guys. So I'll be watching this one. I'll be watching for this one on Friday. So hopefully on Wednesday when all the rewards get released, some of these will get dumped on the market. The price will go down. I'll pick them up on Friday. People will be looking to buy them for the weekend tournament. The price will jump up, and I'll probably buy them for 12, 13, and I'll probably put them up for 18, 19, 20. And if I can flip 3 of them for $5 a piece, that'd be cool. So that's one EVA right there. What else? We got Golden Wing Sphinx, 60%, 24%. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and look up some Golden Wing Sphinx here. Really cheap. Look at that price, right? Look at that. 5 days ago, you could have bought these for less than $1. And now they're going for $3 to $4. Look at that. Tell me this doesn't work. You could have bought 100 of these at $1, and you could have had $300 in just a couple of days. Look at that. It won't stay up like that for too long. It'll take a dive by Friday, I imagine, and then you pick some of these up, flip those. That'd be nice. What else? So this one's only 2% index, so that's not very common. This one's good. Adi. Okay, Adi's good. I already know his price is too high. He's not for sale. Everyone already knows he's good. 58%, 42% dex here. You look into Adi, they're going to be, yeah, look at that. It's $60. It's $60. Everyone already knows he's broke. Okay, what else? Okay, 60%, 30%. Vortimer. Yeah, I just picked a couple of these up last week. They haven't sold, I don't believe. Yeah, he's looking kind of flat here. It's not cheap though. Still at the $15 range. He sold for $17 in the last couple of weeks. Sold for as low as $14 just yesterday. So yeah, I mean, if you can pick one of these up for under $15, you could probably flip it for 20 in the next couple of weeks. Demetrios, I just flipped a few of these. 60%, 44%. I think he's starting to get a known. Okay, yeah. So there's still room here. Okay, you could have bought one of these a week ago for $19 and been flipping them for 23, but he's on his way up right now for sure. There's a steady upward progression. I think he'll just continue to go up, and you'll be able to these will be selling for $30 in the next month. But I think you can see here a couple of weeks ago they were selling for 28, so pretty easy to flip that for $5 within a couple of weeks. So that's what you do. You go down the list, you go to gudex.com, you go to meta, card rankings, you look at divine order cards played by mythic players in the last 3 to 7 days. You see what's in the higher deck wins. You see what's in the higher percentage of decks. You look up these cards on Token Trove or Immutable X. You look to make sure that the prices are down. Right now they're not. Usually it's best to look at them on Fridays. You see a couple of good deals, something in your price range. You buy a couple of them. And then you immediately put them back up for sale for, where you think the market will be on those things in a week or two. And I can tell you this. My wallet collection value is not popping up. 2,100, right? And this is cards. This is not. So let's say I had $3,000 in cards and I sold $800 in cards recently. Let's say, then this would show my value in cards and not how much money I had after, like in Ethereum, which I would have. So I can go and buy a bunch of cards. So, I have a couple $100 in the account I can go and buy a bunch of cards with. I did not start with $2,400 in value whatsoever. So there's a good gain there. And just slowly but surely, look at all this activity. Buying and selling. Look at, I bought a bunch of these guys. Bought a bunch of these guys. I bought a bunch of these guys. Look at all these sales. Look at all these sales right here. Look at all these sales right here. That's how I found all these things to buy and sell, doing the method I just showed you. So you want to make money flipping cards and Gods Unchained? That's how I do it. That's how it can be done for you. For anybody else, if you want to make money in DeFi Kingdoms, look at my last video. If you want to make money in Illuvium, check out my next video. Like and subscribe if you want. I'll look for